So just to expand a bit more on my previous video about antinomianism, a heresy that Christian mystics were murdered for by the Catholic Church, which is against law, or the concept that there is no such thing as sin. I'm not talking about a moral or ethical code like love thy neighbor, don't murder, don't steal. See, if you've been brought up in any kind of Abrahamic religion, you know that sin is associated with human behavior. So your sexuality is a sin. Women can't fully express. A woman cannot lead. I'm sinning right now in terms of fundamentalism. I cannot lead. I cannot be the priest. I'm not allowed to be doing this. I can't speak governmentally. I can't speak with authority. I'm sinning. A woman is not allowed to divorce. People are not allowed to divorce, not just women, right? And if you look at, the Hebrew Bible, it's like, don't drink milk under the third moon on the fifth day and walk around a cow 50 times. Okay, so the rules in Abrahamic religion gets really fine-tuned, and it's got nothing to do with harming the universe or hurting other people. It's actually like an extensive policing of the self, right? So you aren't allowed to be human. You aren't allowed to be the mother aspect of yourself, your primal desires, your pleasures. You can't explore these things without a sense of shame and guilt, right? And then you beat yourself up for it. So what they're saying is that's all a lie, because all of that comes out of the God of the Hebrew Bible, who is Yahweh, right? And Yahweh is insane. He's punitive, he's punishing, he's jealous, he's psychotic, and he wants to control. So the mystics were like, first of all, that's not our God, and that's not the God associated with Jesus. And if that was a heresy as well, if you were like, no, sorry, that's not the God that we walk with, they were like, you die as well. Okay, so there were a lot of heresies that mystics were murdered for. So what I'm talking about here is sin, the sins that are actually your expression. And when you hold them away from yourself because you're trying to be pure, it creates a psychological fracture in the self. And you end up becoming judgmental, anxious, you end up with all these pathologies. And they're saying, and what I'm saying, and I know as a Gnostic, is nothing is out of bounds. Taste of everything. Do what you will, as you like, all the dicks in your mouth, whatever you want to do, until you feel no shame doing that, until you choose to not want it. And if you don't, who gives a shit? You're still gorgeous. That's mysticism, right? That's what I mean.